Now, part two of our data series. Um, so, in part one, I did show you there how we create those callouts, and interesting enough that uh, I'm in my one is to sorry, I'm in my ground floor plan here, and notice that dimension there. So, if I go over to that detail plan that I created, that dimension is not showing up. This is one that I put in on the detail plan itself. So, but in all uh, situations here, like if I'm going to be able to detail up all the dimensions in here, then to be honest with you, I don't really need those dimensions, so I'm going to delete that one. Now we're going to take a look at rooms here, and on a big building like this, rooms can be a little bit tricky. So, so we're going to pop in to the architecture tab, and we're going to hit room. And so now what's happening here is that Revit is telling me that I do have an enclosed room here. All right. Now, if I just move that across here and you get that type of a message, then obviously it's telling you that the room is not enclosed, and you might come across that. I'm going to show you a little solution as to how to get around that. But so for the moment, uh, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm using the correct annotation tag. And to be honest with you, I'm not 100. I don't. What I want to be able to do is I'm going to use the medium. Okay, something like that. So that's the text size is reporting back to me here pretty well. Um, because we got a multi-story building here, one of the important things that we have to do is differentiate between the rooms, because all of these rooms repeat on the various different levels. So we want to be in a situation where we can identify the room on the particular level. Now, if I just use that um, tag, right, all that's reporting back to me is a number, which I don't want, a room, and the floor area, which is very valuable. So I can select that room tag and go into its properties here, and I can turn off the room number. All right, so that's pretty easy to do. Um, but and then I can go in here and say this is a office ground floor plan 01, something like that. Okay, so I'm able to distinguish now that this is the office on the ground floor plan, and it's 01. And that's what I'm saying is that's kind of the important bit that needs to be done here. Now, let's continue on with the rooms here. And I'm in here. This is our lobby. This is our, now I might get a little error notice here in terms of the stairwell. I'm going to show you something on that. These are the various different service cavities here. So I'm going to pick that one, pick that one, pick that one. And I'm going to swap them out for the small sections there. And I'll go into edit type. And again, and I'll turn off that number. I don't want the number. All right. The other thing that we should be doing here is I want this, you can see this is reporting back to me that it's 6 meters squared. Well, it's not. We know it's not. So I want to go into my units here. Okay. And project units, common, and area. So I'm going to go into area, and we're going to give it 1 decimal place. All right. And it's square meters, and the symbol is there. All right. Okay. Now, so, oh, it was 6. There you go. But this is 1.6 and this is 11.6. So that, when you're adding up all of your room areas and things like that, I think it's important for the client to know that this is 11.6 rather than 11 or 12, whatever else it might be. So we'll pop in here now, and we'll do our stair core. This is going to be GFB for plan, and it's going to be 01. So it's the stair core on 01. Now you can see that that is getting rather large in there. So I might swap that one out then for the small tag as well. So I have that option. So this is our lobby here. It's interesting. I need a stairs in there, don't I? So this is going to be stair core one. So I'm going to do this S core um, lobby EFP one. Okay. And that is swap that one out for a small tag as well here. And then again, we need to distinguish these. So these will be service core. Service core one. I'm going to call that because that continues all the way up, if you remember that. Let's see if I can get hold of this one here, and we'll move it down. Okay. So service core 02, and there. And this is service core 03. All right. Now let's see how they're looking on the plans here. All right. Now, they're quite large, but then again, they have to be readable as well. So that's what's happening there. That one is fine there. Okay, back to the ground floor plan. So I'll go through the building now, and I'll start to identify the rooms in association with the level now, and that's the important bit here. Now let's see what happens here when we go into. We've got loads of different rooms here now, so that's fine. You can see that is coming in around the corner there, but it's enclosed. So I'm going to keep that as that one there. That one is fine. That one is fine. The lift cores, yeah, we'll do the lift cores, and again, they'll just be lift cores 1, 2, and 3. Here is a lobby, and that is a storeroom. That's a lobby. That's another little storeroom, I think. That's a core. That's a lobby. This is the ladies and the gents. Not quite sure which. And in there. All right. And then if I wanted to get these cores as well, seeing as they continue up, might as well do that. Here is our lift core 2. Now, they've all worked out. Now, it's telling me that this room is not enclosed here, so I'll just hit escape here. And the reason it's not enclosed is what's happening over here. So I need to solve that. So what I'm going to do is what I did on this corner here. I'm going to, this is the king span. And so I'm going to create similar. Here again, draw clockwise. Okay. Now, so, and I can adjust that. As I said, I'll be adjusting all of these facades at some point along the way. Here's the room. And now I've got an enclosed room here, which is grand. So that's that one. I'm going to go through the various different rooms here as well. It's a lobby, and that's my core there. All right. Now, so that was successful in terms of that. I'm going to go through all of these now and resize and rename, and I'll come back to you and have that finished. Well, I suppose what we need to do then is continue that up through all the various different levels as well. It's a bit laborious now, but it does need to be done. The other thing that you're going to do here is if I go into my section now, okay, and I want to label these rooms as well. So again, I'm in architecture, tag room, because I've already have it tagged. You can see now, I don't want a leader line on this, so I'll turn that off. It's medium size. there, there, and there. And so once you've tagged them on the plan, then that's brilliant because we'll be able to tag them the whole way through on all our sections as well. So we'll use a small one for that. Okay.